sacrifice. Human sacrifice is when you kill one or more humans for the purpose of pleasing other gods for a ritual.
We know about human sacrifice from accounts from Spanish conquistadors that describe two large towers made entirely of human skulls. Evidence was later found that proved these stories.
So what civilization did it come from? It came from every single civilization on Earth, but the Aztecs did it the most.
Human sacrifice is important because it was the backbone of most religions in Central America. It influenced war and trade and many other things.
An interesting fact about human sacrifice is that even though they killed people, it was a recognition of life, and it was a very powerful bond between the killer and the sacrificial offering. Also, they would most likely offer it to the sun or whatever god, like we said, of authority or superficial power. And it would be a sign of respect and that you would bow down to them and be loyal to them.
One theory that I have is that there is a specific demon, possibly named Moloch, after the Phoenician god, that is possessing people throughout the ages. It started with the Phoenicians and Canaanites. They would sacrifice their children to a godlike statue, which represented Moloch. In the Aztec times, children were sacrificed to appease the rain god Tlacotl. And then now the abortion epidemic is spreading wilder. One reason why the Aztecs may have performed human sacrifice is to combat the severe protein deficiency in the people group. Because the population was so large, most of the game and fish had died out, so the commoners had to resort to eating insects and rodents for their protein. And similar to Islam's believing and in fact praising in suicide bombs, many Aztec people willingly were sacrificed because they thought it an act of honor and nobility.
So how many sacrifices did the Aztecs do in a day? Well, this number is considered by Ross Hazing, by the author of Aztec Warfare, and it was between 10,000 and 80,400 people during the ceremony, so it would be about 15 sacrifices a day for the 4 days. So a reason that the Aztecs did that is, like we said, to please, honor people, but they also did human sacrifices to fight the sun in the afterlife because they would fear, like in 52 years, they would extinguish religious fires and destroy furniture and all their belongings and send them into eternal mourning. And also to make greater sacrificial, they would even sacrifice royals for a better offering and feel like it's even more respectful. So it was most common in children of the royals. So in the Aztecs, this event happened with the princess and with the sun, and many others were sacrificed. So many of these people believed in the afterlife, so you have to take that in context. So their point of view of human sacrificing is that it would be work more in the afterlife. For human sacrificing, it would be about 250,000 people per year. When they would human sacrifice, they would take out the heart and, like I said, bring it to the gods. So, like I said, there wouldn't been any more like chaos, and also to keep their lives moving because they feared that the sun god would stop everything and ruin everything.